good, guys? Back to you today with another Pokemon X and Y OU Wi-Fi battle. I feel like uploads are doing okay. I feel like I'm not uploading as often as I was, but I feel like I'm not uploading too little. And that's what's really nice. I have some free time, especially today. Today were the first day of classes, but they were just like handing out syllabi and syllabuses, whatever you call agendas, plural, syllabi. I'm going to go with syllabi. Sounds like a lullaby. But anyways, I have a battle against someone who I have not battled in a very long time. Cadbury, very good battler. Looking at my team, I'm bringing some UU power. UU power. It's an OU battle, I guess, because he is Bisharp and things like that. But I love using OU teams, or UU teams, or at least UU Pokemon in OU tier, because a lot of people don't expect them and they don't really know what to do with them. But let's go ahead and get this battle started. I've closed the windows so you guys shouldn't hear any trucks or anything. All the fans are off in this room, and it's slowly starting to get hot. So he's going to lead off with his friend name. I'm going to lead off with Choopy, which was given to me by my good friend King Aegis YouTube, now known as King Doublade YouTube, because Aegis is now members. He hits me with the Fire Punch, takes me down to my sash, which is fine, because all I need to do with this thing is get my sticky webs up, and I will be fine with that. Now, one thing I did not realize is these guys have a speed tie, I think. Maybe? Or at least Infernape is base 104, and I thought Infernape was faster than that, but who knows? I don't know, I'm confused. Because I think here my Delphox outspeeds this thing, unless he's adamant. I don't know, it was a weird situation. It was just strange. I don't know what I'm talking about, so don't listen to me. But I go out into my Delphox, he goes for the U-turn for hitting me for neutral damage. He goes out into two blades, predicting me greatly. I do believe I actually went for the Psyshock here. He gets caught in the sticky web, which is perfect for me because I don't have to deal with him being fast, but he does have the Defiance, so he's going to get that +2 boost. Now, he does end up going for the Sucker Punch, or no, I went for the Will-O-Wisp here as he went for the Sucker Punch. I forgot. This battle was a little while ago, so, and I've got a lot on my mind with college, so if I say the wrong thing, please don't murder me. But I get the Will-O-Wisp off, which is great. I'm going to switch my Delphox out, predicting the Sucker Punch again, and I go out into Ryukio. Ryuko, I don't know, I've got like so many, I've got two of these, one's named Ryukio and one's named Ryuko. But he goes for the knockoff, and I predicted this greatly. I actually predicted him to go for the Sucker Punch, but if he decided to go for knockoff, this would have been great because I get my attack boost. He knocks off my leftovers, which is kind of unfortunate because I have no recovery on this thing anymore. But I am able to outspeed, most definitely, especially with the sticky webs, get the close combat off and kill that thing, which is great. It would have been really nice if he went for Sucker Punch there because I would have been in +2, and I could have stayed in a little bit longer. But it's whatever. He's going to switch out, goes back out into the Infernape here, gets caught in the sticky web, which is nice. And this is, I think this is where I got confused. I'm pretty sure Infernape is faster than base 104. I think it's like 108. I think Infernape is 108. So stop yelling at me in the comments, because I already know it's going to happen. But with the Bisharp being gone and everything, I can now go out into my Delphox freely. I'm able to get the Psyshock off. I'm able to outspeed because of the sticky webs. Get my Psyshock off and Oko that Infernape, which is great because I don't have to deal with that thing anymore. And that thing was actually a pretty big threat to my Heracross, which I do have sitting in the back. And it goes out into Cloyster. Again, the sticky webs are amazingly helpful in this situation because, I don't have to worry about this thing really at all. I am going to get my Solar Beam off. I am Power Herb, which is great. And the nice thing about having a Delphox is its ability is Magician. So I use it my Power Herb when I go for the Solar Beam. Oko this thing, which I was actually quite surprised about. I didn't think I would be able to Oko it, but I am able to steal its King's Rock, which is great because I have a chance to flinch with my moves now as long as I'm not outsped. And I do believe this... Oh no, I missed. That's what happened. I'm able to outspeed, but I miss. He hits me with the Earth Power, and unfortunately takes me out. Delphox did put in a lot of work, though, taking out the Infernape and the Cloyster, so that's nice. But I'm going to go out to my Sceptile here. Sceptile is a freaking monster. I'm able to get a Giga Drain off. I am Choice Specs. It didn't do as much as I would have hoped. I really thought it would have been able to do more. But he hits me with the HP Ice. It doesn't kill, which is great for me because I'm going to be able to get off another Giga Drain. He's Life Orb too, so he's going to take a little bit of damage from that. Going to get off another Giga Drain. And Oko the Randaroutsu from where it was at. It's fine. I got that Randaroutsu. Randaroutsu is a powerful Pokemon. But he goes on to King Zappy, which is a reference to King Nappy. So, you got that going on. But I'm going to switch out because the Zapdos probably has overheat. I'm going to go on to Everything Bang, which was also given to me by King Eid / King Dewblade. That's weird. But he goes for the HP. I believe it was an HP Ice, but he got a crit there, so it did way too much damage to me. Way more than I really would have liked. He does hit me for another Hidden Power Ice. It's not going to be doing as much this time because the first one was a crit there. I'm going to be able to get the Scald off, and I do believe that I get the burn here first turn, which is great. Because, you know, that residual damage really, really helps out. I really would have liked to Toxic this thing, but I wanted to get as much damage off on this thing as possible. So I did end up going for the Scald first turn here. Now, if I recall, this part is pretty stally. If it is, I'll end up speeding it up, but I'm going to talk through it anyway. There's only 5 turns left, so I'm probably just going to end up talking through this. But I'm going to get a Recover off, get my leftovers because I'm nice and hungry, and Everything Bang needs to eat some food before he blows up in this guy's face. Unfortunately, I don't have Explosion. That would be great, but he is going to hit me with another Hidden Power, which is unfortunate because, you know, Hidden Power sucks. But I'm going to hit him up with another Scald. I'm just trying to do as much damage as possible, this thing, to try and kill it before it decides to roost and do whatever it wants to do. He's going to take some more burn damage, which is great for me. And he ends up going for the roost, which is really unfortunate. It's like, come on, dude, you can't win. I've got a Heracross sitting in the back, a Mega Heracross, actually, with Rock Blast. They could easily kill you from where you're at, and considering that you don't have overheat, there's nothing that you could have done to have won here. So it's just really unfortunate that he wants to sit here and try and stall me out and do whatever he wants to do. He hits me for another Hidden Power, which is, again, quite boring, but that's the only thing he can hit me with. I'm going to hit him up with another Scald. Get him down to where, you know, he is almost dead. And I think he dies to burn damage here, which is great. This isn't the battle I'm thinking of. Someone had a Zapdos that just wanted to like roost and substitute at the very, very end, which was really, really annoying. But the cereal gets caught in the sticky web. It's actually the person that's eating cereal. I don't know why he named it cereal, but it is a Mega Alakazam, so it's got 5 spoons, so his favorite food is probably cereal and or ice cream or froyo or whatever you want to eat with 5 spoons. He traces my Unaware. It's not an issue, but it's whatever. He does have the Energy Bell on it, so that's definitely going to kill me. Mega Alakazam has crazy high special attack, and considering I'm 4 times weak to it, it's definitely going to kill me. I am going to go out into my Sceptile because it's the only thing that can definitely live a hit from this thing. And surprisingly enough, I actually outspeed and OHKO with a crit with the Giga Drain. I'm not sure if the crit mattered. If someone wants to calc it and prove me wrong, that's fine. But that's whatever you want to do. But that was a good game. Now, like I said, guys, I moved into college now. So that is why I haven't been streaming. But there are a couple of things I want to talk about briefly here. There have been power surges in this dorm because there have been a lot of storms lately. I actually almost lost about 1 terabyte of games, footage, all of my work that I've done for my YouTube channel that I have all my videos saved. I almost lost all of that due to these power surges. So with that being said, I'm actually going to be buying a battery backup for like 150 bucks. Basically, I plug my computer into it. If there's a power surge, so the power goes off and on really quickly, my computer will stay on because there's a big giant ass battery in this thing, and I won't lose all of my work. But until I get that, I will be turning my computer off at night to avoid any power surges that may or may not happen, so that I don't possibly lose, you know, 1 terabyte of stuff again. But with that being said, Haxomatic, the bot in my Twitch chat, will be off at night. When I wake up in the morning, I will turn my computer back on. I will send out however much hacks would have been earned throughout the night in the morning when I get back. So it's your best. I'm not going to tweet out saying, hey, I'm giving out the hacks now. It's in your best interest to just leave that window open all the time. If you plan on getting those hacks. And the reason, you know, that the whole hacks thing was pretty much implemented was I'm going to be giving away a copy of Alpha Sapphire on stream when the games come out. So it's in your best interest to save up as much hacks as you can so you can buy raffle tickets when they come out. So leave that tab open, and, you know, you'll also be in the stream whenever I do start streaming. I will probably be streaming Fridays or Saturdays, depending on what ends up working out best. with the whole roommate situation and everything. I'll probably be streaming for like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. It's not going to be like anything super long because I don't want to do that. But anyways, I hope you guys all have a good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And we'll see you next time. Peace out.